Hello everyone! In this video, we are going to talk about the water safety. And we are going to show to you the different types of water entry, the different types of floating techniques, and also the different types of non-swimming rescue techniques and its application. But before anything else, allow me to talk about the meaning of swimming. Swimming. Swimming in recreation and sports defined as the propulsion of the body through water by combined arms and leg motion and the natural flotation of the body. There are also some benefits in swimming, such as increased flexibility, helps you lose weight, and it slows down the clock. Also, there are swimming etiquettes that we need to follow. Number 1. Wear proper swimming attire. Number 2. Look and think before entering. Number 3. Trim the nails. Number 4. Always swim with the body. And number 5. Swim a safe distance away from diving boards and slides. Never swim under them. Water safety. It is defined as the procedures, precautions, and policies associated with safety in, on, and around bodies of water. Where there is a risk of injury or drowning, it has applications in several occupations, sports, and recreational activities. Water entry. There are different types of water entry technique that is applicable depending on a scenario. These are the different type of water entry: slide entry, wade entry, stride entry, head first entry, step in entry, compact jump, and accidental fall. Slide entry. Use this entry if the depth of water and state of the bottom is unknown. This entry is controlled and safe, allowing the feet to feel for unseen obstacle below the surface. The slide entry is very simple. Sit down with your feet or legs hanging down into the water. Use your hands to slide yourself into the water. Wade entry. Navigating untested waters can be a tricky endeavor. Knowing proper wading techniques will make the process far easier while ensuring that you stay as safe as possible.
Enter the water by walking or sliding feet along the bottom, getting progressively deeper.
Stride entry. Only use the stride entry when you know the water is at least 1.5 meters deep. One of the big advantages of the stride entry is that you can keep your head above the water. This means you can keep your sight on something, such as drowning victim. From a standing position, extend one leg some distance, slightly bend on the knees, lean forward, and extend arms sideways. On entering the water, push down with the arms and scissor kick the legs to keep head out of water. Head first entry. Applicable if the water is clear and deep and if you want to reach your destination quickly as possible. Step in entry. When entering shallow or unknown waters and you are too high for a slide entry, use the step off. Step off your platform onto the water. Keep your knees flexed and be ready to absorb any impact in case you hit the floor. Compact jump. Applicable if the water is deep and your starting point is more than 1.5 meters. Place both arms across the body with one over the mouth and nose. Step off, then bring legs together, keeping them straight. Hold this position vertically, ensuring feet go in first. Accidental fall. When falling in unexpectedly, continue with the fall. Do not turn around to try and catch the side as an injury is likely from this. Tuck chin onto chest, place hands on head, using arms to protect face and chest. Raise knees towards chest.
Floating. Before you start kicking and stroking, first learn to float in the water. Floating helps you to get used to the habit of moving through water properly. Floating helps to keep your body on the surface of the water. Our body experiences a vertical buoyant force when immersed in water, and floating helps to keep your body in a horizontal position. Floating is important because if you accidentally fall in the water, you will be able to float on the surface till you are rescued. There are different types of float. Number 1, turtle float. Number 2, jellyfish float. Number 3, prone float. And number 4, supine float. The turtle or mushroom float has the swimmer reaching down, wrapping the arms around the knees and holding them and bobbing to the surface. Jellyfish float is aptly named for its proper execution, as it looks like a jellyfish bobbing in the water. The technique is quite straightforward. Standing in waist-deep water, the swimmer takes a deep breath, puts his face in the water, arms hanging down, and allows the water to support the body. A prone float is also the starting position for every face-down swimming stroke. Learning the dead man's float, take a deep breath, tuck your chin to your chest, and put your face in the water. Slowly let your body relax. Your hips should start floating up to the surface of the water. A supine float is a floating position on one's back with arms extended out to the sides and face upward.
Non-swimming rescue technique. It is very useful technique, especially if the rescuer is a non-swimming person. If you have to make a rescue attempt, think of your own safety first and never put yourself in a danger. There are 4 non-swimming rescue techniques that you may use if the situation permitted you to do so. These are the non-swimming rescue technique. Number 1, talk. Number 2, reach. Number 3, throw. Number 4, wade. And number 5, row.
Talk to the person. Calm them down and direct them to a safer location.
Need help? Hey, move There's a rock behind you. Reach for it and hold it tightly.
Reach rescue. This method can be used when the person in difficulty is near the edge. In order to rescue the victim, you may use umbrella, branch, towel, and etc. Throw rescue. This particular method is applicable if the victim is too far away to perform reach rescue. Throw any floating device to the casualty, such as ball, plastic bottle, and etc., in order to keep the person floating until the helps arrive. Or throw a rope and pull the person in difficulty. Wade rescue. This method is used when attempts to reach and throw has been unsuccessful. To perform, test the depth of the pool using slide entry or long stick before wading in. Row. This method is used when it is impossible to perform reach or throw rescue and the water is too deep to perform wade technique. Use a boat if there is one nearby and if you can use it safely. Do not try to pull the person on board in case they panic and capsize the boat.
We hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you for watching. Bye!